Hey YouTube, this is Bryce with BX Media, and in this video, I'll be giving you a quick comparison of the LG A2 and the LG B2, and letting you know which model would be best for you. I'll be covering the specs and physical features of each TV, and then I'll give you my thoughts based on each OLED based off of my experience and what I can see. Before we get into the comparison, if you've never been on my channel before, I'd just like to say welcome. If you like home theater, physical media unboxings, tech reviews, gaming, and free giveaways, consider hitting that subscribe button, liking this video, and hitting the notification bell to be notified of my future videos. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the comparison. So getting into this comparison, let's highlight the differences and see what sets these two TVs apart. Starting off, physically they look similar, except the A2 has two legs hugging close to the edges of the TV, compared to the B2's long wide base that is just one solid piece. And both sets of TVs, or both sets of stands, are metal and sturdy, so there shouldn't be any worries of them falling over, becoming wobbly, but the A2's legs are more friendly for small soundbars if you do have a soundbar. But if you decide to mount your TV like myself, then that's not going to play much of a factor. I'd also say physically the back panel of the A2 does feel stiffer, and it does have less flexibility than the B2, which is a good thing because these panels are nearly razor thin, and it's a bit nerve-wracking when the entire panel starts bending in your hands when you're trying to move it. So that always scares me a little bit. So diving into the inputs themselves, this is where we're going to start seeing a little bit of the differences. So starting with the A2, it has three HDMI 2.0 inputs, which means only a maximum of 60 Hertz, and one of those inputs being an eARC port. It also has a standard digital optical audio out, LAN for Ethernet, and two USB 2.0s. On the other hand, the B2 has all the same inputs, except it has three total USB ports, which are still only 2.0s. It has four total HDMI inputs that are 2.1 over the A2's last gen 2.0 inputs. So that's going to give you 120 Hertz, plus open up possibilities for next gen gaming features if you're adamant about high refresh rates in online gaming. So that extra USB port and 120 Hertz experience may be a big deal to you, and something to keep in mind before hitting that buy now button. Now both models do support ALLM, auto low latency mode, but the B2 supports VRR, G-Sync, and AMD FreeSync, so the B2 would definitely be for you if you're a hardcore gamer. The last real difference between these models is the brightness. Because the A2 is LG's 2022 budget model, it is measured as the dimmest OLED by the company, but it's not as much difference as you might think. On the screen here, I have a graphic of the nits measured by each model, courtesy of ratings.com. And looking at the numbers, it may scare you away from the A2, but looking at them side by side is actually not a 9-day difference. Both get plenty of bright in a dark room, have great colors and contrast, and have an amazing overall picture. However, you can see the difference in HDR content as seen here with this screenshot. And now, it's not a drastic difference, but the extra brightness seems to help the color pop ever so slightly more. And if you look closer to the edge of the screen, you can tell the difference in the shadows and the light on the wall as well. Again, not a huge difference, but enough to see if you're really paying attention. Now, those are all the main differences between the two models, but I will say they are the same in two main ways. One, they have perfect blacks, which is always a big deal to me because I hate blooming. And both have a beautiful OLED picture for what they're known for. So with all that being said, which model should you buy? Well, it comes down to your watching preferences, features you like, and how much you're willing to pay, really. If you don't care about gaming features, want an immaculate picture, don't have it in a bright room, plus you want to save a little cash, then go ahead and buy the A2. But if you're a next-gen gamer or you have your TV in your room that's often bright, then you might want to shell out the extra couple $100s to get the B2. It really just depends on your viewing habits, like I said, and preferences and surroundings that you're going to have the TV in. And I honestly think that these are both great TVs, and I personally settle on the B2 to future-proof for next-gen gaming and the brighter panel, but those may not matter to you. So what model will you be picking up? Let me know in the comments, guys, and give this video a like if this did help you make a decision on which model to pull the trigger on. Whichever model you do choose, you may want to choose it quickly because these will be going out of stock soon with the 2023 models already out. I believe they either came out in March or April. Just came out, they're brand new, so just keep that in mind if you will be buying one, guys. All right, that's all this video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you love home theater content like this, and consider checking out my full unboxing and review videos of the A2 and B2 in the suggested videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.